Every town has its secrets, but some legends are darker than others. In Ridgeway, Pennsylvania, there's a story locals still whisper about. A story of a train that left its station one cold December night and never came back. They call it the Midnight Train.
The year was 1978. Ridgeway Station sat quietly in the dark, a forgotten stop on a line that tied small towns to the city. On the night of December 3rd, a passenger train waited for its midnight departure. 7 cars. Nearly 50 passengers, families, workers, a few students heading home. On the surface, it was nothing unusual, but some who were there later swore the night felt different, as if something unseen was waiting with them on the tracks. The conductor signed the logbook, marking the time, 12:03 a.m. The Ridgeway Midnight slowly rolled out of the station, wheels clattering against the tracks. For the passengers on board, it was just another late-night journey. Everything seemed ordinary. No delays, no warnings, no sign of trouble. Yet after that moment, the train was never seen again. What followed became one of the most baffling mysteries in American railway history. By dawn, the Ridgeway Midnight should have pulled into Clearview Station, but it never came. At first, the staff assumed it was nothing unusual, just another late train. But as the hours ticked by, worry began to grow. By nightfall, a full day had passed, and still there was no sign of it. When investigators retraced the route, everything appeared normal. The tracks were clear. Signals were working, no damage, no wreckage, nothing. It was as if the entire train, along with nearly 50 souls on board. Even stranger, the Clearview Station logbook recorded the train as arriving right on schedule. The entry was there, signed in by someone, or perhaps something. Yet not a single person at the station ever saw the train pull in. Over the years, countless theories began to spread. Some people whispered it was a government cover-up. That the midnight train was carrying something, or maybe someone, too important to be seen again. Others believed it had derailed in a hidden valley. The wreck quietly covered up to avoid scandal. But here's the strange part. Not a single piece of wreckage was ever found.
It was late, see?
Witness says,
late.
I was walking near the old tracks around 2 a.m., and I swear I saw lights, a train rushing by. But when I got closer, the tracks were empty, nothing there. Reports like this grew. People said they heard the whistle at night. Some swore they saw ghostly passengers staring out from the windows of a glowing train, racing down tracks that had been abandoned for years. Railway workers refused to go near Ridgeway Station after midnight. Some said they found fresh footprints on the platform, even though no trains had stopped there in decades. By the 1990s, the story of the Midnight Train had become an urban legend. Paranormal investigators visited Ridgeway hoping to capture evidence. They claimed the station's clocks stopped at 12:03 a.m., the exact time the train had departed. Others recorded strange sounds, a distant whistle or muffled voices echoing in the dark. But perhaps the most chilling claim came from a man in 2002. He said he woke up on the train itself. Seats filled with silent passengers, their faces pale, their eyes staring straight ahead. When he blinked, he was standing alone on the tracks, miles from home. Decades have passed. Ridgeway Station is nothing more than crumbling walls and broken windows. But locals still say if you stand on the platform at midnight, you'll hear the whistle. Some claim the train still rides, not in our world, but in another. A journey with no return ticket. So what really happened to the Ridgeway Midnight? An accident? A cover-up? Or did 50 passengers step into something beyond our understanding? No one knows for sure, but if you ever hear a whistle in the distance just past midnight, you may want to stay far from the tracks. Some journeys never end. They simply vanish.